Okay, before I start this, I want to get a couple of things defined. First of all, homosexual means of or relating to the sexual desire for a member of the same sex. Homophobia means to be scared or afraid of a homosexual person. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, uh, we define what is homosexual, we define what is homophobic, because I know that people are going to be blogging me or sending me messages talking about, hey, you just homophobic and all that. No, I'm not afraid of any homosexuals. I'm not afraid of anything or anyone for that fact. So that's incorrect. And we had to get the exact meaning of what homosexual is. First of all, right, I like to deal with the origin of all things. Homosexuality is not something that came by nature to black folks. This is something that had been practiced for years by the Romans, the Greeks, the Persians, mostly European folks. Now, this thing I'm dealing with right now is homosexuality a mental disorder? Well, let's look at this, right? Okay. First of all, right, I don't consider a person to be homosexual or lesbian for that matter until they've actually had sex with someone, of the same sex. Let's get that out of the way. Okay? One cannot be homosexual unless they have had sex with someone of the same sex. So let's get that out of the way. You ask yourself, well then, how does a person become homosexual? The biggest thing I hear all the time is that, hey, someone is homosexual because they was born that way. So if we saying that someone is homosexual because they was born that way, that means that something that God placed inside of them that's incorrect by nature. When I say by nature, I mean it's natural for a man to desire a woman. It's natural for a woman to desire a man. That's natural. That's natural characteristics. That's natural behavior. So you say, well, okay, I thought you was going to tell us how did it begin? Well, in order to be homosexual, you have to be what is called turned out. That means that someone has to come to you and convince you to have sex with them. Another man, if you're a man, another woman, etc. So when you say that, hey, look, I was born this way. No, you're not born that way. You're not actually homosexual until you have had sex with the same sex. So literally, you can't say, hey, look, I was born this way and this how I came out the womb. No, that's not how you came out the womb. Someone came to you and they convinced you to turn your back on women if you're a man and turn your back on men if you're a woman, and start having sex with the same sex. Now, you say, well, okay, I see you got here homosexuality. Is this a psychological disorder? Yes. I ask myself, is this a psychological disorder? Because most of the gays and lesbians that I see, the women are trying to look like men, or the men are trying to look like women. And then there's other men that get with the men that look like a woman. Yet you don't like women, but you want to be in a relationship. You want to have sex with a guy who looks, acts, and behaves as if he's a woman. But you don't like women. The same way with women who don't like men. They will get with a homosexual lady, another lesbian lady, who looks like a man, yet you don't like men, but you getting with women who look like a man. So what's going on? I mean, it got to be something mixed up in gays and lesbians' heads. You know what I'm saying? It's psychological. They're confused about what they really want. They're confused about their sexuality. Because if you like men, if you're a man and you like men, why not give it a man that looks like a man? And if you like women and you like women, why not give it a woman that looks like a woman? Then I hear gays and lesbians say stuff about, hey, people are infringing on my civil rights. No. This is not a civil rights issue. I did not have the choice on whether I want to be black or not. But you do have a choice of whether you want to be straight or you want to be a homosexual. That's a choice. That's what is called a private policy decision. And the reason why I ask is psychological, and is because a lot of what gays and lesbians don't realize is that they are completely selfish. And I guess you say, well, how are you going to say that they're selfish? Well, they're selfish from the standpoint of, you came here through the union of a man and a woman. It was not incorrect when you was born. Yet you would go around and you would say, hey, it's cool to be with another woman. It's cool to be with another man. Yet a man and a woman is the reason why you are alive. So I don't want to hear that issue about whether it's cool or not. And some gays and lesbians, mostly all of them, are selfish in thinking this. So therefore, that's a new form of birth control. You're not going to have any kids if you're gay or lesbian, because you can't have a kid out of a woman and a woman and a man and a man. And that's completely selfish. And I know a lot of people going to be blogging me and stuff about this and calling me or whatever. I'm homophobic, I'm gay bashing. Well, look at it from the standpoint of what I just told you. And if what I said didn't educate you, well, I guess you won't be educated. And on that note, I teach, I don't preach. Peace.